Okay, so I'm going to talk about the basics of making a animated GIF inside Photoshop. I'm going to start with this picture of a basketball. I'm going to offer you that picture for you to use. Once you've actually done that, you're going to go create a new document, and I will set that up. I'm going to create something that is relatively low resolution, so 500 pixels by 250, 100 pixels for the resolution right there. We're going to move right on to working on this. What I need you to do is come up to Window to begin with, and come all the way down to where you see Timeline right there. Timeline will bring up this window at the bottom, and you can see where it says Create Video Timeline. Go click on that, and that will pop this timeline screen. This is actually the time across this bar right here, running from the very beginning to the end. And then at the very bottom right here is a scale so that you can actually extend that view of the time. It doesn't extend the time, it simply just allows you to see it over a larger period of time. So I'm going to go back to my basketball, pick this up, drag it and drop just like before with other images, and obviously you can see this is really big, so I'm going to shrink that down so I can get a good size on that. Transform that, and we're going to start that over on the left hand side. You'll notice that now that I've actually, if I go title this basketball in my layers, you'll see the word basketball has now appeared, and this is just a replication of the layer window right here. If I actually drop down this little option window, you will see that I have position, opacity, and style. We're going to look at position to begin with, and if I click and actually drop a position, you will see that this yellow dot appears on my timeline. That means that that's recorded that position of that ball at that moment right there. So now if I move along, I can actually move to the end of my timeline, and this is 5 seconds here. There's 4 seconds and there's 5 seconds right there. I'm then going to come over to this and press this yellow diamond one more time, and this is now the ending point of my basketball. So I can actually pick this up and position where I want it at the end. So my start point was on the left hand side all the way at the beginning. My end point is at 5 seconds all the way at the end. This is my play bar, or my actual animation bar right here, so I can actually go ahead and press play, and you'll see that it slowly moves across the screen. If I wanted to then adjust that, I can press space to actually stop that, and I can actually pull this in tighter and actually reduce the amount of time so it'll actually travel faster. So I can pull that in and pause, drag my actual bar which plays this, and it scrolls across. I want you to start by getting this to work. See what else you can play with as the first step of your GIF animation. Once you've actually finished that, you can actually go down to Save As, or not Save As, sorry, I'm sorry. We can come down to Save for Web, and then we can come up to a GIF, and it will actually allow you to play that. And then you can press Save. Title your GIF, and then you can go ahead and open it, and you should be able to see the animation actually work. So I'm going to title this basketball, save it in your documents as a first test example, and we can actually open that and test